11 signs your dog is stressed you might not see. Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel, a channel for amazing facts and information. In this video, we are going to talk about 11 signs your dog is stressed you might not see. Watch this video till the end so you don't miss any part of the video worth seeing, and make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our future uploads. People pace around when they're stressed and dogs do it too. Ever notice your dog walking around the room at the vet while waiting for the doctor to come in? It's a sign of stress. The path your pooch is walking along is often repeated. After your dog has been examined, he usually shakes his body in a way your pet is shaking off the stress. Dogs are more prone to shedding when they feel anxious. Outside it might be a bit hard for you to notice just how much fur your buddy is leaving behind, but on the vet's table, it becomes more obvious. Your dog will surely be panting after a long walk and hot day. But panting can also mean lots of other things. Your pooch might pant when you get home because it's happy to see you. The dog also pant after exercising, even if the temperature outside is comfortable. But if you can't figure out why your dog is panting, the animal is likely to be stressed. If something scares your pooch, it may run and hide behind you. The animal might even nudge you along to help you move faster. If your dog is doing this, is because he is feeling anxious, and he wants to get away from the source of its discomfort as fast as possible. It's your first day of work and sadly, Rex has to stay behind. He's still very young and has never stayed home alone before. But Rex is a good boy and usually quiet. As soon as you head out today though, he gets extra wary of the fact that he's left alone. The pooch isn't used to it. Plus, there's a crew of construction workers outside making scary noises all around. So Rex X out and chews on a pair of your shoes. It effectively distracts him, but it's an unpleasant surprise for you when you get home. Don't get too mad at him. After all, he didn't know you were going to return. By the way, that pacing around thing, it might also happen during a thunderstorm. That's when you're likely to see your dog with its tail tucked and body rigid. The animal might change his posture to walking as if it's cowering. It's a clear sign your pooch isn't feeling 100% okay, because normally it spreads its weight on all four of his legs. Now, let's say you bring a friend back home and Rex is there. Your friend isn't much of a dog person. You can tell by the way how nervous he is around your dog, and your pet is smart enough to pick up on it. That's why he doesn't feel too comfortable around your friend either. Rex sniffs around a bit to get accustomed to all the new smells. Then he turns away. Don't force these two to interact. Let the distance work its magic. You've decided to move and Rex is going to have a new home. It's exciting, but also nerve-wracking. You can tell by the way your pooch keeps yawning, its tail is moving rapidly. So you know your dog isn't sleeping. But its yawns are wider than usual, which means it's stress yawning. Your pooch might also be drooling and licking its lips more. On the whole, dogs are vocal creatures. They love barking, but they do it even more when they're under stress. For example, when they think someone is trying to break in, barking together with a bit of whining means your dog is trying to get your attention, or it can also be trying to soothe itself. Dogs' snouts are very expressive. If you notice that your buddy's pupils are a bit more dilated than usual and it blinks faster, it might be stress. Sometimes your dog can get this look on its snout almost as if it's startled. Ears are also an important indicator to look out for. If your pooch is stressed out or afraid, its ears will be flattened against the back of his head. You're out with your friends and they've all brought their dogs with them. Rex is usually gentle and calm, but today he's being strangely aggressive. This means your dog doesn't feel comfortable in this setting. He keeps showing his teeth and growling. Dogs may act this way when they feel stressed around new people and other animals. To help your dog calm down, get it away from the source of stress. Go to a quiet place where there will be just the two of you. But don't get too eager to cover your pooch by petting it and giving it treats. Make the dog obey your commands. Tell him to lie down or to give you his paw. Only after the dog does whatever you ask him to do, give him a treat or pet it on the head. It'll distract your pooch and make it feel good. But if your dog is constantly under stress, you should probably see your vet and make sure your dog is fine. You can also walk and exercise with your pet more. Playing fetch is a great way for both of you to relax. If not fetch, play frisbee. You can even invite a couple of friends your dog is comfortable. And then there's yoga for dogs, it's called doga, clever name. Sit with your legs crossed and let your dog quit its paws on your shoulder. It's important to grab the animal while you do this. And to keep petting it softly. Gently grab its paws and stretch them upwards while you're good just standing on its 2 back legs. The main condition, both of you should be doing a yoga pose, then switch and gently lifts your dog's back legs. So then it's standing on its 2 front legs. That's right, downward facing dog. For real, always make sure your pet is comfortable. If instead of doing yoga, your pooch starts playing around, that's also fine. Let it roll over and massage his tummy a bit. While doing that, you can stretch your dog's legs gently. Don't forget to massage his head and body. Yoga will be your dog's favorite thing before you know it. Now if you enjoy doing push-ups, let your dog climb on your back and then do several push-ups. It's both cuddling and working out. Your dog won't feel left out and it'll be less stressed. But make sure you don't do this if your dog is really big. Otherwise, things might end up badly for your back. Is there a lake near your house? Okay, go for a swim. Your pooch will be the first one to jump into the water. It's good exercise, and it won't be too taxing on the animal's claws like running is. Consistently training your dog will help your communication. Sometimes your pooch might be stressed because it's uncertain of what's going on. Stability will make it trust you more and it won't get anxious. Avoid bringing your buddy with you if you already know it might get stressed in the place where you're going. For example, you're going to the park, one of his favorite spots, but there's an event there today. Your pooch is particularly sensitive to loud noises, so it's best if it stays at home. Leave your dog a few toys to play with and make sure to pet it and tell it you'll be back in a couple of hours. The dog won't know what your words mean, but it'll enjoy the petting and soothing intonations of your voice. You can also create a safe space for your dog at home. Then when it feels anxious, it'll know exactly where to go. The shelter can be anything, for example, an extra dog bed in a special corner of your bedroom. Cuddles also work great. At the end of a stressful day after meeting lots of new people and new friends, take your pooch to the couch and let it nestled in your lap. You can massage your dog's body, which is yet another stress reliever for you and the dog. Anxiety tenses the muscles and massage will help your pet relax. You can start at the neck and work downward using long strokes. Always keep one hand on the dog so it feels you're there. And with the other one, keep massaging. With time you'll figure out which areas you should focus on. Healthy meals are another solution. High-quality nutrition will lead to a happier life, which means less stress. If you're driving somewhere with your dog, and it's not a fan of cars, the animal will instantly tense up. A great way to alleviate this tension is to play some calming music that your dog responds to. This will also block scary noises coming from outside the car. Studies have shown that classical music with harps works just great. That was it for this video. What do you think about our video? Do you find it interesting? Tell us in the comments below. As always, please don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care.